All right, thanks, guys. Freiburg takes on Borussia Mönchengladbach in a 2:30 p.m. Eastern start time. Gladbach's the $1.25 favorite, totals 2.5 juice to the over. The draw is also plus 280. Freiburg's plus $6. Now, I went 3-1 yesterday in my 4 premium sports picks on patreon.com/Brock Page, and that's good for 75% on a Wednesday. And that winning day also improved my record to 4-0 in my last 4 extra daily pick membership plays on that website as well. I do daily sports pick subscriptions beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. There's also a bunch of different great packages that you can subscribe to. If you want to check out the website or just browse a little bit, a link for that site is in the description section below. And once again, that is patreon.com/Brock Page. Now, Freiburg's been victorious in just 10 out of their 29 games thus far in the season. They also rank 12th in total goals scored with just 38. Freiburg's coming fresh off a 1-0 shutout loss to Leverkusen, along with being victorious in just 1 out of their last 8 matches. They were also shut out by Fortuna, Dortmund, and Bremen during that stretch. They are taking on a Gladbach team who just got done hammering Union Berlin by the final of 4-1. They've also lost just 1 out of their last 5, including victories against the likes of Frankfurt and Cologne during that span as well. Borussia Mönchengladbach's currently in 4th place in the 18-team German Bundesliga. They're 17-7 with 5 draws on the year, good for a point total of 56. They're also just 4 points back of Dortmund for that 2nd place spot. Now, scoring-wise, 2 out of Gladbach's last 3 got over the total of 2.5 goals. 6 out of their last 7 also got over that number. Give me Borussia Mönchengladbach minus 125 and the over 2.5 in that contest. And before we go ahead and move on, I just want to take another quick timeout and just welcome you to the video. Got some lines and personal leans out for Friday's soccer action. We're going to cover a couple different leagues here. But before we dive into some more of that, I just want to quickly remind you once again that after Wednesday's betting action, I'm 4-0 my last 4 extra daily pick premium plays on patreon.com/Brock Page. And of course, that's a really great website where I sell sports pick subscriptions beginning at just $1.99 through the end of the month. We'll bill you the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. There's also a bunch of different great memberships, tiers, and packages that you can subscribe to on that site. And one of those packages is called the Extra Daily Pick tier membership. It's only $2.99 through the end of the month, and I'm hitting at 9-3 in my last dozen picks in that category. Good for 75% over the past 12 days in that category. So I strongly recommend you at least consider using the website for sports picks. They're my personal plays, games that I personally have action on. And once again, that website is patreon.com/Brock Page. And with that said, let's go ahead and dive into some German Bundesliga 2 division action. And we're going to take a look at Bochum versus St Pauli. And that's going to be a 12:30 p.m. Eastern kickoff. Bochum's the plus money favorite at plus $1.35, totals 2.5 flat, with the draw posted at plus 235. And if you like St Pauli in an upset in this one, they're currently plus 188 for an outright win. St Pauli hasn't won a match in their last 3 outings. Matter of fact, they've only been victorious in 1 match out of their last 5 outings, and that includes a humiliating 4-0 shutout loss to Darmstadt. St. Pauli scored just 2 goals in their last 4 outings. They've also garnered themselves outright wins in just 8 out of 29 matches thus far in the season. And that record right there is going to put St. Pauli in 13th place in the 18-team Bundesliga 2 division. They also rank 15th in total goals scored with just 35. They are taking on a Bochum squad who hasn't lost a match in their last 7 themselves. They beat the likes of Dresden, Heidenheim, and Holstein Kiel during that span. They also gave up just 1 goal in their last 5 outings. Now, when it comes to the scoring in this one, no real surprise here, as 2 out of Bochum's last 3 stayed under the total. of 2.5 goals. Meanwhile, on the other side, St Pauli's last 2 straight stayed under that total themselves. They also saw 3 out of their last 4 stay under the 2.5. So with all that said and done, I'm going to lean toward Bochum plus $1.35 and the under 2.5 in that contest. All right, next game, it is going to be in the Belarusian Vysshaya Liga. I'm talking about Smolovici taking on Gorodeya in a 12 p.m. Eastern kickoff. Smolovici is the plus money favorite at plus 135 with the total at 2 flat. The draw is currently plus 190, and if you like Gorodeya to get the job done here, they're plus 205 for an outright win. Now, Gorodeya's lost just 3 out of their last 9, including shutout victories against the likes of Energetic, Dynamo Minsk, and Belshina during that span. They also played Ruk Brest, FC Minsk, and Slavia Mozir to hard-fought 1-1 draws. Gorodeya ranks 6th in goals allowed in the 16-team Vysshaya Liga. They're taking on a Smolovici squad who hasn't won a match yet this season. More specifically, out of 10 contests thus far in the year, they've posted a record of just 0-6 with 4 draws. And of course, that pitiful record is good for just 4 total points and 15th place. Now, when it comes to the total in this one, 2 out of Smolovici's last 3 actually got over the total of 2 goals. Matter of fact, they only saw 1 out of their last 6 actually stay under the total of 2. Meanwhile, on the other side, Gorodeya hasn't seen a point total stay under 2 goals in their last 6 themselves. So with all that in mind, give me the underdog Gorodeya squad plus 205, getting the job done for some plus money cash, and the over 2 goals in that contest. All right, next and final matchup for the show, it's going to be in the Portuguese Primeira Liga. I'm talking about Deportivo Avas taking on Belenenses in a 4:15 p.m. Eastern start time. Belenenses is the plus money favorite at plus $1.50. The total's 2.5 juice to the under with the draw at plus 210. And if you like Avas in this spot here, they're plus 195 for some money line cash. Now, Avas is coming fresh off an embarrassing 2-0 shutout loss to Sporting in their last outing. They're also currently on a 3-match losing streak, including a 2-0 loss to Vitória de Guimarães during that span as well. Now, Avas has not won a match in their last 5 straight and find themselves averaging just 0.4 goals per contest during that span. Needless to say, Avas is currently in last place in the 18-team Portuguese Premier League. They have just 13 points on the season, and they've been victorious in just 4 out of 24 matches. Avas also ranks dead last in goals allowed with 47. And just for reference real quick, the number 1 team in the division in goals allowed has given up just 14. Now, Belenenses on the other side, well, they haven't lost a match in their last 4 straight. Little bit different story here. They held Rio Ave and Famalicão scoreless during that span. They also shut out Maritimo 1-0, along with beating Boavista 2-1. Belenenses gave up just 1 goal in their last 4 outings. And when it comes to the scoring in this one, no surprises here, as Belenenses saw 4 out of their last 5 stay under the total of 2.5 goals. Give me Belenenses plus $1.50, winning this one outright, and the under 2.5 in that contest. All right, let's go ahead and dive into some shout-outs. Once again, brought to you by patreon.com/BrockPage. And from our Patreon platform, shout out to Joseph Campbell, Chris Stevenson, Darren Windsor, Quayshawn Harris, Ben Major, Joseph Victorian, Alvin Reyes, and Walter Jiminson. Next, from our Instagram platform, shout out to HM Thakarat, Bubba Jonesy, Sanmila Mila, Drought Beer at Home. That sounds delicious, Drought Beer at Home. Shout out to Iris Maizu, Daniel Marongu, Will Kangor, and Tara Pot Oven. Tara Pot Oven, that's a great name. Finally, from our YouTube platform, shout out goes to Teddy Choba, Stephen Lewis, Bo Dunn, Aram Mazoyan. Shout out to Cinny, Jay Williams, Julio Vargas, and last but certainly not least, got to give a shout out to Leslie Boateng. I believe Leslie Boateng is from Ghana, West Africa. I think that's what she said. But Leslie, if you're watching this, please feel free to confirm in the comments section below. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for me. I got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, happy Thursday or Friday to you, depending on when you're watching this. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at patreon.com/BrockPage.